Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Powell, and it's Nurkic in at the 5 down low. And for Denver, Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Will Barton is out there with Jamal Murray, and it's Porter in at the small forward. Now, here's Jokic. Back to Murray. Denver passing it around, and it's Jokic missing.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Pass to Nurkic. Back to Powell. Millsap with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. And Barton throws it down.
We've gotten used to Millsap's elite level defending, and there it was on display again. The steal leading to the fast break. Whether he's in the passing lanes or on the ball, he is a problem for the opposing offense.
And so the Denver Nuggets get the first points in the ballgame. The shot by Powell, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Millsap uses the glass to finish the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
And for Jokic, a slow start to last season, came in heavy, lost over 20 pounds as he played his way into shape, and boy, did he come on strong down the stretch.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Murray, the pass to Barton. He dishes it to Millsap. And it's slammed in by Millsap.
Way to attack there off the dribble. Millsap showing great instincts in getting to the rack.
Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is never going to be the most explosive athlete, but some have questioned his conditioning, even his motor. What do you see?
I mean, the crazy thing is, even with those questions, he regularly puts up box scores we haven't seen in half a century. But to win it all, you've got to leave no stone unturned. And I think for a young player, he's got to make more of a commitment to his body. And I think we will see that in time.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Murray outside. Jokic kicks to Porter. Now the pass to Murray. To the wing right side. Here's Jokic. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
McCollum up top. Barton defending. Nurkic can't hit. And it's Millsap with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. 6-point game. Offensive rebound. Barton passes to Jokic. Launches it. Jokic controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Such a savvy player. Love watching Jokic battle for positioning on the offensive glass.
Lillard, the pass to McCollum. And there's a minute 45 left in the first quarter. Covington kicks to McCollum. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Nuggets now on offense. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And finished off by Porter.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor. Just in total control so far.
Now here's Lillard. And Lillard gets double-teamed. Covington passes to Lillard. Tries it from 19. They get it again. And Covington stays with it.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Murray against Lillard. Pass to Porter. He kicks to Millsap. Back to Porter. That's good. And it's Millsap with the assist.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Lillard against Murray. Lillard looking around. Covington passes to Nurkic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And Millsap, for his size, a pretty good rim protector.
Jokic, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
They've decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone.
Free throw, good. Jokic.
A nightly double-double threat. Jokic is also an exceptional playmaker for a guy that size.
Here's Simons. Count that bucket.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
And here's Morris for 3. He can't hit that time. And so it's Denver. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident. Well, before the game, we talked with Damian Lillard. He credits his up.
I think it comes from the...
And that's the kind of support, Greg, he gives his teammates on and off the floor.
And, you know, guys naturally trust him. They believe in him, and he typically comes through when they need him.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And, guys, we've seen the Nuggets really take control here.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Well, setting the pace early, aggressive mind state. I love their approach so far.
On the floor for Portland, Derek Jones is out there with Anthony. Then it's Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. Then it's Enes Kanter. And it's Simons in at the 1. And Bull wide open. He shoots off target with his 3. Here's the 3. A nice shot by Simons. Simons has got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Portland. The Nuggets leading by 8.
And last year showed that there's still a place in the NBA for a guy like Melo. Mostly a mid-range shooter in the league that has turned away from that. But buckets are buckets, and Melo can still light it up. They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Simons surveying the D. Outside, Jones. Passes it to Simons. The Trailblazers with a new shot clock. McGee with the block.
Oh, this is McGee's role. He's out here to defend and to stifle shooters whenever he can.
Shot by Gordon, wide open. And a miss there on the triple. Well, Carmelo Anthony was out of the NBA for about a year, calendar-wise. Greg, were you surprised it took him so long to get a look and get back in the NBA?
Kevin, I wasn't shocked, but absolutely I was surprised. I mean, it was always going to take the right fit for Melo and the right team. And in this case, it was the Blazers. But Melo showed he has legs left in the league and can still be a positive.
And it's Simons missing. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Dozier kicks to McGee. Pass to Morris. Another shot. And there's another one for the Nuggets. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of the game. Greg, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys,
yes,
they're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game. No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Now, here's Cantor. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Rob. Morris looking over the floor. Fires from deep. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession. Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. A different look now for Portland. Trailblazers trail by 12. Now here's McCollum. Lillard finds McCollum. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Portland moving the ball around. Portland again missing. The Nuggets leading by 12. And a wide open look for Porter. And another miss by Denver. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. Lays it up and banks it in.
Wow, the speed of Lillard. So masterful at making decisions in the fast break situations.
Murray outside. His three-pointers off the mark. And we finished one half of basketball. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. Denver had no problems getting going. Their mission to dominate early was accomplished. And that does it for our...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Gotta like what Will Barton has done in this game.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Jamal Murray is out there with Will Barton. And it's Porter in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Mike Malone getting going here in the second half. Clock at 6. McCollum finds Lillard. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Lillard's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Trailblazers. Here's Murray. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
He is so quick off the ground. Porter just gives the defense very little time to react.
There's the pass to Nurkic. Back to McCollum. Nurkic dishes to McCollum. Pass to Lillard. Nurkic trying to get open. Shot is good, and the Nugget lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Lillard.
You got to love how clever Lillard is. I mean, he's exceptional at gutting the D apart with his dribbling moves.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. And stolen by Lillard. McCollum outside. Shoots over Barton. McCollum, no good.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And Covington sends it back. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. Lillard against Murray. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Robert Covington picks one up.
And can't get too handsy with Murray, especially when he's rising up for the shot. And if you're drawing up your starting 5 for team irrational confidence, Jamal Murray makes a strong case. This guy is fearless.
Now here's Powell. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. McCollum against Barton. Just 5 on the clock. The shot by Powell, no good. And Murray, we know, can be streaky, Greg. Still mid 30% for his career from three-point range.
Of course, the degree of difficulty pretty high on a lot of his shots. Off the bounce with the hand in his face. And he's more than a shooter, a versatile scorer who can get it done in a variety of ways.
Now here's Murray. Porter with it. A putback. Jokic trying to free himself up. It's good on the putback. And the Nuggets lead by 12.
And the play succeeds because Millsap comes to the court hungry. He chases down boards and second chance opportunities.
Lillard against Murray. Lillard the pass to Powell. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, you can't blame the ref for making that call at all. The defense in general is already at such a disadvantage as it is.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. Denver making a switch here. Rivers checked in. Morris with the bucket.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He can be an ace when he gets a good look at three.
Here's Simons. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Simons has got 8.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Let's talk about the great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Back to Cantor. Pass to Simons. Puts up a 3. Cantor kicks to Anthony. Hits the jumper in space. And that's now 6 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Oh, this is the kind of ball movement they want to get from Cantor. Scan the floor, and when you spot the open man, get it to him.
Denver shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And Morris drops them both.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
The wide open look here for Anthony. The three-pointer off the mark.
Now, you don't see that very often. A wide open 3 is usually like a layup for him.
And another miss by Denver. Trailblazers trail by 13. Here's Hollis Jefferson. McGee with the block. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Denver passing it around. Gordon the pass to Rivers. The 3. And again, Denver no good. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. And it's Hollis Jefferson with the jam.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Rivers gets a wide open look. Great positioning on the putback. And the Nuggets lead by 13.
The towering presence that is Ball. Good at staying active and going after.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Nuggets lead by 13. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Makes it a tough play to defend because you also have to guard against him taking it himself.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, we've got Hollis Jefferson, Anthony out there with Enes Kanter. Then it's Jones, and it's Simons in at the point guard. Launches the 3. It doesn't go for him. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Hollis Jefferson passes to Anthony, and he lays it straight in.
Yeah, just superb focus there from Melo, overpowering the D and still finishes.
Now, here is Morris. He's covered closely. Kicks it out to Gordon. Pass to McGee. Morris outside. The pass to Rivers. Three-pointer. And Jones pulls it down.
If you can't hit that one, your teammates are going to think twice about feeding you the next time down.
Denver leading by 9. And here is Morris. Gordon finds McGee. Back to Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And we all know Gordon isn't just going to lay it up. He's going for the throwdown every time.
A nice shot by Simons.
Well, it was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the three-point line.
Pass to Rivers. Passes it to Bull. For 3.
Come on.
A rebound by Simons.
Now, he hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. The good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Jones kicks to Hollis Jefferson. Cantor, the pass to Hollis Jefferson. 6 to shoot. Simons misses off the right eye.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the size Bull has poses problems for any defense, especially when he's trying his best to be aggressive scoring.
Big group substitution here for Denver. Paul Millsap is checked in for JaVale McGee. Porter comes in for Aaron Gordon. Will Barton, he's checked in for Rivers. And it's Jamal Murray in for Monte Morris. Murray outside. He feeds it to Bull. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And like his father, Manu, Bull's combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
Trailblazers trail by 9. Lillard fires away from way outside. Second chance shot. Hits. Count that one from Nurkic.
Well, a big reason Nurkic impacts games is for that ability right there, staying active on the glass at both ends, converting the second chance.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's foul number 2 for him. Jokic has checked in for the Nuggets. Wide open look here for Murray. Buries it from three-point range. And the Nuggets lead by 10.
Have to respect the range of Murray. He just nails shots from this distance.
And the basket by McCollum.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Talk about great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Jokic kicks to Barton. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. 9 points for Will Barton.
I mean, shades of Vlade Divac there. Jokic is one of the best passing bigs playing in the game today.
Powell, the pass to Lillard. Pulls it up. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Now Murray. Fires for 3. Rebound by Nurkic.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The 3 from McCollum. Keeps it alive. There's Nurkic putting it right back in.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Doubled by McCollum. There's 37 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
A little surprised he took the jump shot with nobody around him. He could have attacked the basket.
The shot by Powell, no good. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Jokic with it. Covington's there. And that one's good. Jokic.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And you know they are sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like, thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it.
of the NBA.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. They've got Richardson, Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Dwight Powell. Then there's Doncic, and it's Porzingis in at the 5 down low. And for Denver, Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Porter is out there with Murray, and it's Gordon in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here's Doncic. Eldors, it should be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the battle of the bigs playing out in this one tonight?
Boy, what a classic low post strength-on-strength contest we are in for tonight. Now, that's more the exception than the norm these days. But I'll tell you what, you give me some skilled big men on the box doing work, I'm all about that.
Powell with it. He's picked up by Millsap. And the dunk by Doncic.
I'll tell you this, Luka Doncic will never turn down an opportunity to finish at the rim. He's elite and loves those opportunities.
Now here's Porter and the pass to Murray. And there's the feed to Millsap. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Here's Doncic. Plenty of space. Porter pulls it in.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Richardson outside. Over Jokic. Doncic. Lays it up off the glass. Doncic has got 6. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. And Greg, Josh Richardson's a terrific ball handler out on the wing who can create for others.
Richardson gets a lot of assists per game at that wing position, not just looking to finish plays, but also to create for others. Very well-rounded threat on the offensive end, and that gives this team another dimension in terms of playmaking.
The 3 for Doncic. The three-pointer is right on target. He's got 9.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Murray, the pass to Porter. Now, here's Jokic. Can't hit the free throw line jump.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Passes it to Hardaway. He kicks it to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Now here's Murray. Outside Millsap. Murray, good.
And let's be honest, Murray has never seen a shot he didn't like, especially these mid-range jumpers.
Now here's Porzingis. Up top, Doncic. He's covered by Murray, and the shot is good.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Murray against Doncic. Right side, Porter. Pass to Gordon. Over Hardaway. And Gordon gets it to go in on the assist from Porter.
Listen, we know Aaron Gordon is a high-activity player, and if you give him daylight, he's ready to shoot it.
Doncic passes to Richardson. Now Doncic. He's got 11. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Millsap with the steal. Pass to Jokic. And yes, it's good.
And the precise passing of Murray, really moving the ball well around the floor.
There's 49 seconds left to play here in the first. And here is Doncic. The pass to Porzingis. In the corner, it's Richardson. From 17 feet out. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, tracking down rebounds with ease. Kristaps Porzingis, outstanding mobility.
Murray outside.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession. Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. And the Mavericks with some changes. Mavericks leading by 5. Brunson with it. In the corner, Marjanovic with it. Outside, Redick. Fires from the line. That one doesn't go. Got it off in time, and no good on the last second attempt this time. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. And we caught it before the game with Nikola Jokic.
Southwest, I mean, you need to
Greg, there are areas of Jokic's game where he probably is the best in the world.
I can't think of a center with better floor vision or better passing ability. His positioning, his angles, his ability to use his size to maximize effectiveness, all at an elite level.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Monte Morris is out there with Will Barton. Then there's JaVale McGee. Then there's Bull. And it's Dozier in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. Now, here is Morris. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Redick.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
McGee against Cauley Stein. Here's Morris. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Morris has got his first bucket in this one.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Brunson scanning the floor. Cauley Stein finds Brunson. Back to Cauley Stein. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
Cauley Stein, a tremendous athlete and a dynamic finisher.
Passes it to McGee. Morris inside. Brunson covering. That's in, and the Dallas lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Morris. Here's Brunson. And the wide open shot from Redick. Another 3 for Dallas.
The focus, the precision. Once Redick gets any airspace to shoot the deep ball, he seizes on the opportunity.
Now here's Barton. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Here's Brunson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And Redick kicks to Brunson. Feeds to Cauley Stein. Shoots over McGee. McGee with the block. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
Morris passes to Barton. Back to Morris. He dishes it to McGee. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Morris, no good. Mavericks leading by 6. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
Oof. That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are 2 guys that still are very reliable.
Here's Finney-Smith. Pass to Marjanovic. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And here we go with Morris, running it up the court. Lays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Now here's Brunson. No points in the game yet for him. And Reddick kicks to Finney-Smith. Pass to Brunson. Shoots the three. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Morris. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. There's 31 seconds left now here in the second. Now, here's Doncic. He's got 11. Right side, Porzingis. 6 on the shot clock. Doncic dishes to Richardson. Millsap with the steal. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Murray with the ball. Here's Gordon. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And so it's Dallas.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, Luka Doncic had a huge first quarter. He had 11 points, and the Mavericks. And that.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Here's who Rick Carlisle starting the second half with. Porzingis is out there with Powell. Then there's Doncic. Then there's Richardson. And it's Hardaway in at small forward. Here's Doncic following the basket by Paul Millsap. There's the pass to Porzingis. Outside Hardaway. No good with the triple.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is such a unique talent at that center position. Young player already top 10 in career triple-doubles.
How about the most triple-doubles ever by a foreign player? You think of the great skilled European big man. Jokic, arguably the most skilled of them all.
Here's Richardson following the score by Aaron Gordon. Richardson with it. He's picked up by Millsap. Nice D from Porter. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Doncic against Murray. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Porzingis has got his second basket.
Well, we see a de-emphasis of the mid-range shot opportunities in today's NBA, but Porzingis excels in that area.
Now here's Murray. Passes to Jokic. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Doncic against Murray. Richardson outside. Back to Doncic. Out to Porzingis. Lets it go from deep. But he gets it back. Dishes it to Hardaway. From downtown. Good on the triple. Hardaway has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, we know that Tim Hardaway Jr. can space the floor. You don't want to allow him to start cooking.
Gordon finds Millsap. Lob pass to Gordon. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Aaron Gordon showing he can jump out of the gym. How about that alley-oop?
Now Doncic. He's got 11. Pass to Hardaway. Out to Doncic. And he makes that one.
We call that staying calm, recognizing the situation, and saving the possession. Doncic able to beat the clock.
Now here's Murray. On the wing, Porter. Pass to Millsap. Back to Porter. Gordon dishes to Murray. The kick out to Porter. Here's Millsap. Mavericks with the rebound. Porzingis passes to Doncic. Back to Porzingis. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now.
Fires from 18. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Jokic has got 8.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Murray, the pass to Porter. Tries it from 19. That one goes in. Now just a 1-point Dallas lead.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
The drive by Doncic. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
On the wing, Porter. There's the dish to Millsap. The pass to Jokic. Shot by Gordon, wide open. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And one of the league's best defenders. Millsap closing out well on that one.
And we just finished. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Here's Brunson. Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So out there for the Nuggets right now, JaVale McGee is out there with Bol. Then it's Will Barton. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Dozier in at the small forward position. Clock at 4. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Redick with the 3.
They're still struggling to find the bottom of the net from 3-point range this half. They were much better in the first.
Bol dishes to McGee. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Bol can't hit.
Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That's his first foul. Morris against Brunson. Outside, Redick. Kicks to Cauley-Stein. 5 on the clock. A 3 ball. Dallas again missing. The Nuggets trail by 3. Dozier passes to McGee. The kick out to Barton. Goes back up. Pass to Morris. McGee in the corner. Here's Bol. The rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got his 4th rebound in this one. And that's a foul called on Bol. That's his first foul. Dallas leading by 3. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And here's Brunson. Here's Finney-Smith. In the corner, Marjanovic with it. over Bull. Dallas again missing.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Martin with it, out defended by Cauley Stein.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's McGee. It's good. McGee's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Nuggets.
Man, that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Now, here's Redick. Nuggets have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Here's Bull. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Mavericks have gone a dismal 0 for 5 to get the fourth quarter underway. Marjanovic kicks to Redick. No good on the triple.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor.
Huge. Jokic comes through just fearless. What an option.
Doncic feeling it out. And that one, good.
Luka Doncic loves the big moment, and he delivers.
Murray outside. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. The kick out to Porter. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And that one's good. Millsap.
They count on Millsap to deliver in these big moments, and there he does.
Doncic with it. He feeds it to Powell. Doncic trying to get open. It's good on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Murray outside. Shoots over Doncic. The kick out to Porter. Pass to Gordon. Here's Murray. Guarded by Doncic. On the wing, Porter. Here's Jokic. Millsap tried to tip it in, but couldn't quite get it. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Now, here's Doncic. To the paint.
You know, two things happen here. Excellent coverage on the shot, and then finish the possession securing the boards.
And stolen by Richardson. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And that's an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
And I think for Luka Doncic, one thing he showed right away is he was prepared to be an NBA player. And the fact of the matter is he could be an all-star for a long time moving forward.
Yeah, those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard against the three-pointer.
Denver calls timeout. They're down by 3. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do. George is out there with Patrick Beverly. And it's Ibaka. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Morris in at the 4 spot. And for the Nuggets, Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Michael Porter's out there with Murray. And it's Gordon in at the small forward. Now, here's Jokic. Back to Murray. No good on the 3. And so George will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Leonard against Gordon. And it's Leonard missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
It's amazing everything Leonard gives you, including the eyes to find the open man.
And with what we saw in the bubble, Murray has clearly elevated his game. Showed that he could be a #1 option on offense. I mean, his output was an incredible part of that run for the Nuggets.
Now, here's Porter. Here's Millsap. Morris with the rebound. And now the Clippers on the break. Porter pulls it in.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
You know, Greg, the further we went into the playoffs, the more Jamal Murray looked like a star.
I mean, Kevin, big shots in clutch situations, logged heavy minutes, but, you know, never wavered. A truly heroic performance from Murray all postseason.
4 shots, 4 misses, and you can sense a certain frustration building.
And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Outside Gordon. The pass to Jokic. Over Ibaka. The Nuggets with another miss.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
And it's George finishing it off.
The trust George has built with his team, they know he'll finish strong if they feed him.
For 3, Murray. Morris with the rebound. Clippers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Back to Ibaka. Leonard on the wing. Pass to George. Porter with a block.
And, you know, as he learns the game at this level, he's going to block more shots. Porter has the length and the ability to move his feet. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Murray after Los Angeles picked up 3 with their last shot. Outside Millsap. And it's Gordon finishing it off. Look, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways. You can win a lot of different ways. But you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
1:16 left here in the first quarter. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
Now, here is Morris. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Porter against George. 5 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. That one doesn't drop. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Leonard with the steal. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That is his first foul of the game. Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want. And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Morris goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And at 7-2, Bull has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
Now George. Passes it to Leonard.
And you watch Bull on the defensive end, boy, he's got a lot of potential.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Clippers lead by 1. We've got more in store for you.
Everybody has a chip on their shoulder.
Greg, that last point is key. This team plays lockdown defense.
And that's a big part of their identity. Most teams talk about being well-balanced. This team lives it.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
And you know this, most of the time, offensive rebounds generate high percentage looks.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So out there for the Nuggets right now, they've got JaVale McGee. Morris is out there with Will Barton. Then there's Bull, and it's Dozier in at the 3.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Kennard, the pass to Zubac. Batum wide open, he fires. And that one hits back iron.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Got a piece of it. And stolen by Cousins. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Cousins trying to free himself up. Jackson misses. The Nuggets trail. Morris passes to Bull. Oh, what a play!
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Jackson kicks to Kennard. Los Angeles with another miss. Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And the turnover again by Denver.
Well, how can you not love the continued resurgence of JaVale McGee? There were some years where he was trying to figure it out. Now he's a big factor for this team at center.
On the wing, Jackson. Barton defending. Kennard for 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Throws it up high, and Barton throws it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. You know, Smitty, the change for McGee is pretty simple. He got some direction on how to play. Now he does everything he can to play within himself.
Kevin, that has been a huge difference maker for JaVale McGee. And you know, when he's focused, he can make an impact. Plays in short bursts, but very effective.
Releases. And again, it's Denver.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Clippers trail by 4. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Kennard. And that one drops.
Can't let Kennard get this close. Once you do, he's going up with it.
1:56 left in the first half of basketball. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
A platoon swap here for the Clippers. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
That's a solid blueprint.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
A shot by George, wide open. Off target from outside.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Order outside, stolen by George. Leonard attacking, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
I'll tell you what, when Kawhi knifes his way to the rim, it's next level.
And here is Morris. He has 7, stolen by Beverly, and it's Monte Morris with the foul. That's his first foul. And the Nuggets making a change here. Murray's checked in. 40 seconds left here in the second. Now the pass to Morris. The 3. Porter pulls it in.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Murray. Jokic has got the lead up to 5 now for Denver. Now here's Beverly on the wing. George. A step back shot here. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Porter outside. Not going to go that time. So that'll be it for the first half. Fair. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to a pretty close game from the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. Some good action during the period. And that
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Monte Morris. He's been really playing well.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Marcus Morris. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Patrick Beverly. And it's Ibaka in its center. Just 4 to shoot. George with the bucket.
He doesn't need much time to get his shot off. Paul George is a dependable catch-and-shoot option.
Here's Barton. Kicks it to Murray. To the middle. Here's Jokic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the goal.
The Nuggets shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
A nightly double-double threat. Jokic is also an exceptional playmaker for a guy that size.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Leonard, no luck.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Jokic passes to Barton. And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. Beverly wide open. Clippers working now with the new shot clock. Beyond the arc. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Beverly's got 6 points.
Strong three-point shooter throughout his career. Can't afford to allow Beverly much room from out there.
Wide open look here for Murray. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Beverly for 3. Rebound by Murray. Denver in the lead. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Murray against Jackson. Murray kicks to Millsap. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Clippers with the ball. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Cousins is checked in. Jackson passes to Cousins. Kennard against Morris. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Zubac, and stolen by Bol. Porter looking it over. Morris dishes to Porter. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
And Cousins throws it down.
I loved him being aggressive right there. DeMarcus is a big target at the rim.
Jackson against Morris. McGee. He hits it from 9. And the Nuggets lead by 1.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Outside Jackson. 1:56 left here in the third quarter. Cousins finds Kennard. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
.137 left in the third quarter. And it's off from three-point range. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Kennard kicks to Jackson. And so they foul intentionally. Zubac's in the post. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one is on Bol. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The free throw drops for Zubac. He's perfect from the line this time. Denver's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Morris looking over the floor. Out to the right wing. To the inside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The drive by Cousins, and Cousins throws it down.
Sheer power by DeMarcus Cousins. It's a brave man who's willing to step in front of him when he's coming downhill.
Morris against Jackson. Morris passes to Dozier. He dishes it to Bol. 5 on the clock. DeMarcus Cousins comes up with the rebound. Kennard against Rivers. The Nuggets trail by 3. Here's Morris. Rivers, the second chance points on the tip-in. Rivers has got his first 2 points.
The uncanny ability to time the tip-in. He does this night in and night out.
Jackson has the open look. Sinks the triple. And the Clippers lead by 4.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And we've reached the end of the third. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We've got Will Barton. JaVale McGee is out there with Bol. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Dozier in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Outside Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
The flat-out speed of Reggie Jackson. No struggles getting to the rim and then doing something about it when he gets there.
Jackson against Morris. Dozier passes to McGee. A second chance effort. Dozier kicks to McGee. Banked in off the glass.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Jackson against Barton. That's a 2 from Kennard. There's JaVale McGee with the rebound.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Here's Bol. And oh, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
And the size Bol has poses problems for any defense, especially when he's trying his best to be aggressive scoring.
And Los Angeles guys shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. Leonard with no one around. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And in the first half, it was a struggle offensively, shooting a very low percentage, but it hasn't prevented them from grabbing the lead. And now they're shooting it much better here in the second.
And Murray, here we go. There's the three. That shot off. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Clippers moving the ball around. And it's Leonard missing.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
It's Porter outside. The Nuggets with another miss. Clippers leading by 3. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Jokic has checked in for Bull. George dishes to Leonard. To the paint, here's Ibaka.
The aggressive side of Serge coming through as Serge himself at the rim.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And again, Denver no good. The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Morris, that's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Morris has got the lead up to 7 now for Los Angeles. And Murray's got the ball here for Denver. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Outside, Porter. Millsap passes to Porter. Now, here's Jokic. Defended by Ibaka. Porter kicks to Gordon. From down in the low post, it goes.
Boy, they needed that one, and Gordon delivers. His productive habits really paid off there.
Beverly, the pass to Leonard. From deep. Rebound by the Nuggets.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Can't hit the step-back jump shot.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Murray surveying to D. But they recover it. The tray. Outside, Porter. Off target from three-point range.
Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
Beverly finds Leonard. Now Ibaka. Millsap covering. Here's Beverly. Back to Ibaka. Over Millsap. Los Angeles with another miss. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 5. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch what Mike Malone said to his team. He told them they have to keep fighting. He said, hey, look, we're right here, but we can't make mistakes. You got to be aggressive and smart. Back to you guys.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately. Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
The all-around game Paul George possesses is so special. His versatility is what makes him so valuable.
For 3, Murray, and the miss. So it's the Clippers taking the win. All right, David, great.
very much.
Portland is indeed one of the great cities in the NBA. David, thank you. Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Jamal Murray is out there with Michael Porter. And it's Gordon in at the 3. And for the Trailblazers, Nurkic is out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Derek Jones. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Powell in at the 2 guard. Now, here's Jokic. Millsap finds Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
You know, Millsap has no issues giving the ball up to the open man. Excellent awareness there.
Lillard outside. And instead of just swinging the ball around the perimeter, Clark, both these teams like to run offense through the post.
And I love that, Kevin. We don't see it very often, but you're right. Both of these teams emphatic about getting the ball inside, putting pressure on the defense by driving it inside or passing it into the post. And it allows both of them to play a very high-quality inside-out game.
Murray outside. it's Murray with the jam.
Carving up the defense with excellent passes like there. Jokic, a big man with great vision.
Lillard outside. Now the feed to Covington. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. Murray with it. The pass to Millsap. Back to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Well, I like the athleticism of Murray, just taking off towards the rim for the jam. Oh, I tell you what, we've all heard the stories of Jamal Murray's training routine growing up in Canada, like something out of a movie. Push-ups in the snow, dribbling on ice, deep knee bends with a cup of hot tea on his thigh. A little bit unconventional, but hey, it certainly got him to where he is now, so I would say it worked.
Now here's Millsap. Puts it up. Makes it off the glass.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Lillard looking around. Powell, the pass to Lillard. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Jones. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Clark, it was Jamal Murray's father who's the mastermind behind those unconventional training methods. His son, though, never begged off, never wavered in his commitment.
Tell you what, Greg, it clearly would lead you to believe that both of them were crazy, and yet they had a shared obsession and a commitment, and it's paid off. And Gordon taking advantage of the fact that when he gets up in the air like that, nobody's interested in getting in his way.
Powell against Porter. Covington kicks to Lillard. From deep. Traps in the tray. Lillard's got 6.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Lillard against Murray. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Jokic. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Now here's Lillard. 6 points for him. Covington kicks to Jones. Doesn't go that time. Gordon with the defensive effort. The Nuggets leading by 4. Porter outside. And the rebound by Nurkic.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Unselfishness always admirable in a basketball player, and Covington consistent at giving it up when one of his teammates is open.
Here's Jokic. Trailblazers knocking down the tray. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Robert Covington picks one up.
And drafted with the 41st pick back in 2014. How about this, Jokic, the definition of a sleeper pick? He was actually asleep when the Nuggets drafted him.
The story goes on that his brother called him up trying to congratulate him, and Nico hung up in his face. How about that? Didn't hear the news until the next morning. He certainly has a different way of going about things, but there's no denying he's got a lot of game, and it's fun to watch.
And stolen by Bull. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. And Barton throws it down.
Absolutely terrific in transition. When the floor opens up, Barton attacks and doesn't let up.
Simons surveying the D. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. 35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now, here is Morris. D right on him. Pass to Bull. It's his first trip to the line. And that one falls for Bull.
And like his father, Manu, Bull's combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
The Nuggets making a switch here. McGee's checked in. Kicks it out to McCollum. Back to Cantor. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one is on Bull.
And how about the toughness of Cantor? Outstanding at keeping his composure and just finding a way to capitalize.
Now, here is Morris. 1 second left, and that one released in time, but no good. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Nuggets lead by 2. From Portland, we're back in a moment. Well, earlier, Damian Lillard's...
I look to the times where...
Greg, he's certainly a gentleman in victory and defeat.
You know, Lillard takes the L as a learning opportunity. Sure, it stings, but he also knows it can make them stronger if they use it right.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for the Trailblazers, they've got Enes Kanter. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Anthony. Then there's McCollum, and it's Simons in at the point. Kanter, and Kanter throws it down.
And we talk about court awareness. There, McCollum doing a beautiful job spotting the open man.
Now here's Barton. Back to Morris. He dishes it to McGee. And he comes up with the deuce.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
McCollum with the bounce pass. Anthony, the pass to Simons. McCollum kicks to Hollis Jefferson. Kicks it out to McCollum. 4 on the shot clock. And no good that time. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Morris passes to Dozier. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
Man, there's so many guys that, you know, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table. But in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, you know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Denver getting their last shot to go. It's McCollum with the drive. Simons, the pass to Cantor. And here's McCollum for 3. They get it back, and staying with the play, Anthony.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
The Nuggets have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Morris outside. Passes it to Bull. It's deflected, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Cantor. Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Here's Millsap. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Millsap's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And a wide open look for McCollum. Off target with his 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And a wide open look for Porter. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And that jump shot by Porter is pure. Has such a fluid shooting motion.
Pass to Simons. Now here's Hollis Jefferson. Simons, the pass to Cantor. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Porter, no luck. Trailblazers trail by 6. Here's McCollum. And he overshot that one, missing.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Murray surveying the D.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
The Nuggets have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Lillard against Murray. And Lillard kicks to Powell. Fires the three. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
The kick out to Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Gordon. Launches it. That's good from Porter on the assist by Gordon. Porter's got the lead up to 11 now for the Nuggets. Now Powell. The dish to Covington. They need this. And Nurkic gets it to go. Nurkic has got his first points in this one.
And with his skill, Nurkic can score from anywhere on the court.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. A pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. At its highest, their lead topped out at 5. Thanks for joining us.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Without question, Jamal Murray displaying his skills today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Second half underway. Here's who Mike Malone's got on the floor. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Porter is out there with Murray. And it's Gordon in at the small forward position. Now here's Powell. Inside. Trying to find Covington. Gets it to him. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And that'll give him a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
Murray outside. Jokic with it. Lillard picks him up. Millsap has the open look. Drills it from outside. Millsap's got 7 points in the game.
Decisive on the catch-and-shoot jumper from Millsap. He's not going to let that opportunity go to waste.
Lillard again missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Self-described country boy from the town of Sombor, Serbia. Jokic grew up racing horses, no less.
Boy, those are some nice factoids, Greg. Well done. From stable boy and jockey, but as he grew, basketball made the most sense. And to this day, he still loves horses and actually still has a few back in Serbia.
Feeds it to Gordon. It's stolen by Jones. Here we go, one-on-one. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Will Barton, he's checked in for Michael Porter.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And there's the pass to Barton. Covington against Millsap, and Barton throws it down.
Yeah, you can't forget about the jumping ability of Barton now. I mean, this guy is phenomenal at finishing off these alley-oops.
Lillard against Murray. Lillard dishes to Nurkic. And with that, the Denver lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Damian Lillard.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Floats it up for Millsap, and it's slammed in by Millsap.
You know, an area worthy of further development for Murray is keeping his teammates involved.
Lillard outside. Lets it go with the three. But they get it back. Covington kicks to Powell. 6 to shoot. Lillard against Murray. And that's good. Damian Lillard for 3. Lillard's got it back down to within single digits for Portland. Murray against Lillard. Murray, the pass to Millsap. Back to Jokic. And there's Murray on the assist by Jokic. Murray's got 13.
And the confidence oozing from Murray. Just so efficient from the interior.
Lillard way outside. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Barton, wide open, he fires. Gets an open look and hits. Barton's got 5 points now this quarter.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
Pass to Powell. Uncovered. Unable to get that one. And Denver the other way now. Jones against Murray. Outside Millsap. Takes the 3. Murray, no good. Trailblazers trail by 14. Powell, no one around him. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 8 points for him.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Murray against Lillard. It's Barton on the wing. Murray outside. From the arc. And the rebound by Nurkic. Portland's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. He was all alone on that one. Lillard's got 16.
And he can score from all over the court. But Lillard at his best from mid-range. He deserves extra special attention from the defense in that in-between area. But sometimes, even then, that's not enough.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Anthony, also Rondé Hollis-Jefferson out there, C.J. McCollum out there with Ennis Cantor, and it's Simons in at point guard. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. And Portland has possession. Denver able to drain the 3. The putback, no dice on the putback jam.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
And the basket by McCollum. Greg, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself. Do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in, is their defensive approach.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
A three from Morris. Denver the rebound. Takes a three. The shot missing. Trailblazers trail by 13. And here's Anthony for three. Porter pulls it in. Denver's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Got that bucket in no time at all. Dozier's got 6 here in this quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams. He wasn't able to get his name in the score sheet in the first half, but he looks like he's starting to find his comfort zone here.
That's going to be over and back, not watching for the line that time. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. For the three. And it's Denver with the rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. Murray outside. This one for three. Denver keeping it going. A new 14-second clock. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. And the Nuggets lead by 15. McCollum deciding where to go with it. Cranes the three-pointer.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Murray outside. Jacks up a three. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Murray has that spirit of, you make one on me, I'm coming back at you for mine.
Here's Cantor. Fires the three. And with that, the Denver lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from McCollum.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
He gets that one. Murray's got 12 points here in the second half.
And with Murray, you have an all-around scorer. Somebody who feels comfortable shooting from just about any spot on the floor, off the catch or dribble.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Nuggets.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jamal Murray.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Out of bounds, Denver takes possession. And it's Millsap with the ball for the Denver Nuggets, leading by 12. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Jokic passes to Murray. From past the arc, sinks the three-pointer.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. Millsap and Jokic, the big man. Murray out there with Michael Porter. And it's Gordon in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Mavericks, Kleber is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Richardson is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Hardaway in at the 3. The 3 for Doncic. Can't hit that one. And the Nuggets going the other way.
And a tough season a year ago for Aaron Gordon, Doris. Fell short of the output he had the last few years and had a tough time hitting from the outside.
So, Greg, you're an former NBA player, so you know the history here. Trying to find a rhythm while fighting through injuries is very difficult to do. This guy's got unbelievable athleticism. He's sharpening his skills. I think it's just a matter of time for Aaron Gordon.
6 on the shot clock. And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebound by Murray.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And there's Porter on the assist by Gordon.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Now, here's Doncic. Pass to Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Well, there's big-time athleticism when you're talking about Hardaway. Puts it on the deck and relentless move to the cup.
Outside Gordon. And the pass to Jokic. Over to the wing. Millsap has the open look. And a miss there on the triple. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Richardson, good. Nuggets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And Jokic throws it down.
The sneaky athleticism of Jokic, reminding everyone that he's capable of hammering it down on those alley-oops.
Now, here's Doncic. Passes it to Porzingis. Doncic looking it over. Over Murray. And that one comes up a bit short.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
A high-level athlete with great run and jump ability. Porter finishes well in transition.
And here is Doncic after Michael Porter made the last three-pointer. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kev. You know, Ben Simmons, a player at 6'10", with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. And how about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know. But he gets into you and competes, man. And that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great players. And here's Jokic after Luka Doncic hitting the 3. Millsap kicks to Gordon. Pass to Murray. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And it's Gordon missing. Mavericks trail by 3. Doncic passes to Kleber. Back to Doncic. Hardaway against Gordon. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Here's Porzingis. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Guys, how about that body control from Porzingis? You think it's easy at 7'3" to gut your way through that kind of contact? That's nice.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. And it's tied up with that one. Well, coming into the league with immense potential, Porzingis has already fulfilled much of it, already an all-star. But you know, Greg, there are still areas he's working on.
Yeah, he's definitely getting stronger and more physical. You'd like to see him make the next pass a little more often when a teammate has a better shot. But if he can just stay healthy, boy, the sky's the limit on what he can accomplish.
Here's Kleber after the basket by Will Barton. And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebounded by McGee.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Doncic against Morris. Dozier passes to McGee. Barton outside. Looking for McGee. He gets it there. Feeds it to Bull. McGee's shot is off. Here's Doncic. McGee with the block. They recover it. Here's Kleba. Shoots over McGee and can't hit the shot. But they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line. The Mavericks shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
It's the end of the first with... We recently checked in with Jamal Murray, who discussed the
mentality of how we play, how we move.
Greg, sounds like something a coach would say.
It's probably something his coach has said time and time again, but Murray's really matured into a reliable, sometimes spectacular performer for this team.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
They have done a tremendous job of drawing contact and putting officials in a place where they simply have to make the call.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the Mavericks, J.J. Redick is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Cauley Stein. Then there's Marjanovic. And it's Finney Smith in at the small forward. Here's Brunson. Following the basket by JaVale McGee. Marjanovic finds Brunson. Cauley Stein trying to free himself up.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul. Morris against Brunson. And Cauley Stein over to help. And the wide open shot from Morris. Here's Bull. Morris kicks to Bull. Out to Morris from outside the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And at 7'2", Bull has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
Brunson with a clean look. Kept alive. Second shot opportunity. McGee with the block. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And the layup's good off the glass. And now a 7-point Nugget lead.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And the shot goes in. Here's Morris. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Bull. From deep three-point range, out of bounds, Dallas takes possession. And here's Brunson. They'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks, trailing by 5. There's the pass to Cauley Stein. Back to Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. The shot by Cauley Stein, no good.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
And Bull wide open. He shoots, but they recover it. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Brunson. Mavericks trailed by 5. Passes it to Finney Smith. And here's Redick. Barton defending. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Barton against Redick. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Finney Smith, and it's blocked.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Brunson. Second chance shot, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And with his vertical reach, you expect Cauley-Stein to be a factor on the offensive glass.
And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Porzingis, he's checked in for Marjanovic. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Josh Richardson's checked in for J.J. Redick. And Doncic is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. There's 53 seconds left in the first half of the game. Jokic inside, guarded by Porzingis. No problems knocking that one down. Murray's got the lead up to 7 now for Denver.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
The drive by Doncic. Good defense by Jokic. Denver's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Back to Murray. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Here's Millsap. It's rebounded by Doncic. The Mavericks shooting around 40% from the floor here. Hardaway finds Doncic. Looking to get it going, and he sinks the layup. Doncic has got 7 points.
Well, that's about decision-making and being comfortable in the pick and roll. For Luka, he's been there and done that.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive... Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. A pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. The largest lead they had was 6. And
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One guy who's been getting it done is Michael Porter.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Second half underway. Here's who Mike Malone's got on the floor. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Murray out there with Porter, and it's Gordon in at the 3-slot.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Doncic passes to Kleba. Back to Doncic. Banked in off the glass. 9 points in the game so far.
Boy, what body control from the Slovenian forward. Doncic comfortable taking on all challengers.
And it was interesting how the Dallas franchise sold its fans on Doncic. Ownership told them, think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is only a teenager. Great vision. Boy, he can really pass it. And it turns out Doncic is all of that and more. Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Count it. And now a 9-point Nugget lead.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Doncic outside. And the dunk by Doncic.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
And even Nash himself called Doncic a dream prospect.
Yeah, he said Luka was big and mobile enough in the modern game, can guard multiple positions, has a skill set, a winning mentality, and those leadership qualities. Steve Nash sounding like a future GM.
Now, Kleba, following the miss by Paul Millsap from deep. Kleba, the pass to Hardaway. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Porter looking it over. Pass to Murray. Back to Porter. Three-pointer. Jokic on the follow. Jokic has got 6.
Such a savvy player. Love watching Jokic battle for positioning on the offensive glass.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. No good on the triple.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Brunson the pass to Cauley-Stein. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now, here's Marjanovic. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Shot clock at 6. From 17 feet out, and Bull pulls it down. Bull's got his 4th rebound in this one. Barton outside. Pass to McGee. Barton outside. And here's Morris for 3. And again, Denver no good. Mavericks trailed by 9. Marjanovic passes to Redick. To the left side wing. The pass to Brunson. Here's Finney-Smith. Fires from deep. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Morris against Brunson. Passes to Dozier. Kicks it to McGee. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. From deep. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brunson. The Nuggets leading by 9. Barton outside. Got it. Good job in the low post. Barton's got 6 points. 30 seconds left to play here in the third. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Runs in the pass to Cauley-Stein. McGee with the block, and he's able to get it back. Redick for 3. Barton with some nice D. Morris outside. From the arc. That shot off. And so it's the Denver Nuggets. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've been playing. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Jalen Brunson out there with J.J. Redick. Then there's Marjanovic. Then it's Willie Cauley-Stein. And it's Finney-Smith in at the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Morris against Brunson. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Finney-Smith kicks to Brunson. The dish to Cauley-Stein. Lays it up off the glass.
Nice work inside by Cauley-Stein. Great tools as a finisher.
Brunson against Morris. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. McGee, and the basket is good. McGee's got the lead up to 11 now for Denver.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Outside for Reddick. And it's Marjanovic on top of the key. Brunson, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Morris with the bucket.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the three in transition.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Count that one. And here is Morris. Shoots the three. He's off on that one. Now Dallas takes it the other way.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Morris looking over the floor. And they go to the intentional foul. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Murray against Doncic. Clock at 6. Here's Jokic. And another miss by Denver. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for Dallas. It's a 10-point game. Away against Gordon. The drive by Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
There's a burst that allows Luka Doncic to be effective on his drives. You're not going to catch him standing around. This guy is in attack mode.
Doncic against Murray. Right side, Porter. Jokic inside. He's against Porzingis. For three, Murray. Kleber with the rebound. But they'll get another chance. Back to Doncic. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul. Here's Doncic. Count it. Good.
Doncic relishes the opportunity to deliver in big moments, and my goodness, embrace the spotlight, young man.
Outside Millsap. Porzingis with the steal.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Down low. Here's Kleber. Fouled in the act. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, well, Mike Malone talked to his team during that last timeout. He told his guys, this is it. We need one final push here. Everyone working together. Let's go get these guys. He also talked about making smart plays with the ball. Kevin, you can't have any mistakes at this point of the game.
Thank you, David.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And Murray has it all. A deadly shooter and a remarkable penetrator. Terrific guard play.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that.
Jamal Murray is out there with Michael Porter. And it's Gordon in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Clippers, Paul George is out there with Patrick Beverley. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Ibaka. And it's Morris in at the 4 slot. Now here's Porter. Here's Jokic. Misses the step-back jump shot.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And George gets it to go. Terrific, talented backcourts tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
Here's Beverley. Michael Porter making his last shot. Leonard inside. He's against Gordon. And it's Leonard missing.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And here are the Clippers. George dishes to Leonard. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. That one wide left. The Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
You dig down deep at some of the numbers. Jokic is a much better defender than what he gets credit for. I think we always think about athleticism around rim protection, but sometimes it's just about size and smarts, and he has that.
And it's slammed in by Millsap.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Now, here's George from outside the arc. Los Angeles with another miss. And Jokic likes physical play. Brent, he embraces the contact.
Well, you look at his physique, and I think he can absorb a lot of what it is that comes his way. But he's comfortable wrestling. He's got brothers. He knows what that's like. And he also loves to mess around with those press conference microphones, as we see.
And it's Beverly missing.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
A high-level athlete with great run and jump ability. Porter finishes well in transition.
So it's the Clippers now. Denver getting their last shot to go. Beverly against Murray. Beverly, the pass to Morris. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And when he's aggressive, watch out. Morris finishing through the contact, now going to the line to try and add one more.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
Now, here's Jokic. Over Ibaka. Murray. And Murray with the second chance points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And Beverly kicks to Leonard. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. And that one's good by Porter.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Beverly the pass to George. Porter with the steal. And here we go. Murray heading to the hoop. And it's Murray with the jam.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects that.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Now here's Beverly. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Kicks it to George to end the run. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Wide open look here for Murray. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
32 seconds left in the first quarter. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. George finds Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
When you're a veteran player like Paul George, you understand that even 24 seconds is a long time. Great patience to wait for that play.
Now here's Murray. Launches it, and he's good on the 3-ball. Murray's got 7.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Morris. Buries it down low.
Well, it's the golden age of point guards, and Patrick Beverly trying to show that he belongs amongst them. Great awareness.
Oh!
Man. Talk about finding change in the couch.
Yeah.
How do you get that?
What a performance by Jamal Murray. He has been the story for Denver. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We come back right after this.
Old school basketball, you know.
Now, pound for pound, Greg, Beverly may be the most physical player in the league.
And he also gets in your head. It's a combination that allows him to get stops against guys as big as Kevin Durant.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Nuggets, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Morris is out there with Ibaka. Then it's Patrick Beverly. Then it's Paul George. And it's Leonard in at the 3.
Good route there from Beverly in transition. So quick and then really decisive on his line to the basket.
Morris with the ball. It's Ibaka picking him up. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Batum. Zubac's the pass to Batum. Kennard on the wing. And stolen by Barton. Here's Dozier. Finishes the break with a slam.
Well, you have to be cautious when Barton is around there. He knows how to poke those balls loose and frustrate his man on the defensive end.
Pass to Kennard. Here's Cousins. Guarded by McGee. McGee with the block. And he recovers it. And that one's good. Cousins.
Yeah, it's all boogie right there on the inside. The shot goes up. He knows where he needs to be and settles in nicely.
Pass to Dozier. He dishes it to McGee. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Clippers trail by 16. Now Kennard. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Morris against Jackson. Puts up a 3. Morris, no good. The Clippers have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Kennard's shot is off. Denver leading by 13. The 3. Good on the three-point shot. Morris has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are. But look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
There's Porter with the 3. Here's Millsap. The pass to Jokic, and Murray now top of the key. He had a nice open look right there. Murray's got 12.
The good old catch and shoot jumper there. Murray quickly getting these shots up and over the defense.
And again, the turnover by the Clippers.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
1:10 left in the first half of basketball. Outside Gordon. Jokic finds Gordon. Back to Jokic. Pass to Millsap. Tries again. That's in. Coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 4 assists in the game. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
To the middle. Millsap with the steal. And here is Murray. He's got 12. Dishes at the Millsap from 18 feet away. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Jackson kicks to Kennard. They need this one, and the 3 ball is good. Kennard's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Clippers.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Outside, Porter. Offline with his three. And so it's the Denver Nuggets.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to Jamal Murray has been the story in this one. He had 12 points, 2 assists. And that's a wrap for our halftime show.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
So on the floor for Denver, Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Porter is out there with Jamal Murray, and it's Gordon in at the 3 spot. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Kennard. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Kennard's got the first field goal of the second half for the Clippers. Now here's Murray. He's got 12. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. Cousins pulls it in. And so Cousins will bring it up for the Clippers. 17-point game. Here's Jackson. Goes back up. And it's Zubac laying it in. Zubac has got his first points of the game.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And it's Gordon missing for Los Angeles. They've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half.
Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go, and I can't say I blame him.
Porter outside. Batum grabs the miss.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Cousins trying to free himself up. Jackson misses. The Nuggets leading by 15. And with the dunk contest and Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off, Greg, were outstanding.
I mean, going over Taco Fall was the big one. The one-handed windmill was impressive as well. Gordon doesn't need a trophy. Everyone knows he's one of the best dunkers we've ever seen.
Will Barton, he's checked in for Michael Porter. And here's George for 3. Ibaka, the pass to Leonard. And finished off by Leonard.
Well, not much you can do to stop that. Leonard showing once again his physical prowess at the 10.
Pass to Gordon. Back to Murray. To the inside. Jokic. And it's blocked by Ibaka. And he gets it back. Jokic with the bucket. Clippers trail by 17. Beverly the pass to Leonard. From deep. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Well, a big man who can really dish it out. Jokic really reliable, setting up his teammates.
Beverly with the ball. Releases from 15, and it's Denver with the rebound. Millsap's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Back to Murray. Outside Gordon for the 3. No good that time, and it's the Clippers taking it the other way. The shot by George, wide open. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Morris has got 7.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to Jokic. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And it's Millsap with the extra effort. Millsap's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, Millsap a little bit gritty there. Good to see him go in and hit the glass.
And here's George for three. A three-pointer is right on target.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Now the pass to Jokic. Lets it go from the wing, and it's good for two. 6 points for him.
That's a pretty smooth release for a 6'10" center on the perimeter.
There's 48 seconds left in the third. Nobody near Leonard. No good on the three.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Murray for three. The shot comes out, and the Clippers will go the other way with it. The three from George. It's rebounded by Paul Millsap. Millsap's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
A three from Leonard. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Kawhi Leonard. Ibaka is out there with Marcus Morris. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's George in at the 2. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Nailed from three-point land. Well, in the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather take? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Ooh. Oh, wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yep, I'm going to agree. Passes it to Dozier. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Leonard with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. McGee with the block. Here's the break. Pass to Barton. Here's Morris. Barton finds Morris. 5 to shoot. Paul George with the steal. And with that, the Denver lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Beverly.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. And Denver with a change here, too. Porter's checked in.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
To the paint. Shot is good, and the Nugget lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from DeMarcus Cousins.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
Well, they stacked up everything to get to this point. Now they have to shift into overdrive.
And that one's good by Porter.
And you really want to step up and try to make Porter make a move right there. The 3-ball look easy.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to Zubats. Wide open. Rebound by the Nuggets.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Now Morris. There's the pass to McGee. And stolen by Cousins. And pushing it up. Here's the Clippers. Jackson has the open look. Misses the 3. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Denver Nuggets. 13-point lead. And there's the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum. That's his first foul. Jackson against Morris. 6 to shoot. Passes to Bull. From downtown. That one misses. The Clippers go the other way with it. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Morris against Jackson. Beyond the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Nuggets.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jamal Murray.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Out to Morris. Here's Bull. McGee inside. He's guarded by Cousins. Here's Dozier. They get it back. Pass to Porter. Back to Morris. Lets it go with a three. Dozier can't get it to go. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. The putback is no good. Stolen by Jackson. Takes the three. The shot, no good. Stolen by Jackson. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.